Okay. In this video, I'll be talking about the quest Show No Mercy along with the memory split. But most of the memory split is just exactly as it says on the tin. So that other part will go by pretty quickly. Oh, now here, you want to be sure that you have Show No Mercy on. That'll also come into play at the very end of the area. Also, obviously, that's the only one on. You talk with Max in here. So you just do this. Okay, at this point the dialogue stops for a bit. That's fine. And then you want to jump down. Yeah. You want to jump down about where you saw me jump down. I'll show you. About here, yeah. That way, when you land, you'll be right next to the vertibird, and you don't have to run at all to it. It's faster to jump down directly onto the vertibird than to just run through the water or walk through the water. So you go onto the vertibird, and then same as before, you look at the sky. But in this case, at some point he'll say something about there being a behemoth. Right there, target acquired. So you want to look for the behemoth and shoot at it. I just hold down the fire button, but you want to kill the behemoth. And there's actually no point in killing any of the other super mutants with this, with a minigun before you've killed the behemoth, because otherwise I'll just keep on spawning forever. So kill the behemoth first. And then, as this vertebra drops down, there's a point where you can use the minigun just for free against these guys. So as much as you can, you want to shoot them with the minigun. But when you don't, like I see one over there, and one there, and then when I don't immediately see any, that's when I exit. And using the minigun saves a bit of ammo. So just kill all these guys. You'll know at the you'll know when you're nearly done, when the markers will show up on the map. And you'll also be able to see where they are because of that. And then just run over to the behemoth. The sellables on this guy doesn't really matter that much. You're mainly looking. You mainly want the deathclaw meat because that's a good source of food. Then you enter the building, and then you want to kind of go to the left and then go all the way around to the right until you've killed everyone, then go back to the elevator. So wait, okay. So go to the left. Oh, also you want to make sure that before or during this quest, you want to keep an eye out for when you have 6 available perks to put into stuff. This takes place, I think, at level 11, maybe. 2 is all powered, cap collector, action person, lone wanderer. So that's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, level 11 is what you're looking out for. So this guy So that I saw that guy was a legendary and also a butcher, which is like a high level super mutant. So I just ignored him and killed all the others. My idea, my plan with that was to hopefully level up on one by killing the other super mutants. That way I could get the extra explosion damage, so that I could kill that butcher with a little bit less ammo. Especially because since the ammo limit for not buying from Proctor Tegan was 730 and I had 760, so I was close to the limit. So doing that to make sure that I don't run out, that I don't use too much ammo was beneficial. But I killed these two guys and that guy, and that's basically the last guy up here, and didn't level up, so I had to go back and kill him. And also I got out of the way while I was reloading, so it wouldn't attack me at all. And then I leveled up here. So at this point you want to put 4 points into perception and then 2 into demolition expert. That way you have an extra 50% explosion damage, which will basically improve this gun's damage by 50%. Then you go down. The basement here is scary because one of these guys has a missile launcher, so you want to be careful about that. So go through here, run through here. So you want to start with these guys, try to kill them first. And basically kill them until you start seeing map markers like that. And then at this point, I believe I knew, because there weren't any markers over there at all after that last one was killed. I knew that there wasn't anybody over there, so I was safe. That missile super mutant is the only one that really has any risk of hurting you. So you go over here. The last super mutant will pretty much always be in this room, so you go here. Kill him, then speak to Dance. I'm pretty sure this is a normal dialogue. Yep, normal dialogue. Okay. So you just exit the... Okay. You exit Fort Strong, just same way you entered. Obviously no need to go all the way to the other locked door, just run this way. Exit out. Okay. So then you basically just run this way. You don't actually want to run straight to the Pridwin because there's water there, and that'll slow you down massively, and it slows you down overall, so it's not worthwhile. So you just go this way. You don't want to fall into the water, but you want to kind of stick to the left here. Nothing worthwhile to anywhere else. I suppose if you really needed to, you could pick up gourds from this farm, but it's not really worth it. You basically want to go straight to the bridge there. Right there. And then, okay. Well, try to skip ahead, but I guess this goes faster than I think. So you run this way. And then there's like a little bit of a small sandy bit that juts out a little bit. So you want to run to the end of that. You want to try to do a running jump. If you do a running jump, you're underwater for a bit less, and that saves a bit of time. Then just walk underwater to the other side. And then you basically want to run south, yes, about southwest, until you see the events, then go down this road. Now, I think, yeah, it's actually ideal. Yeah, okay, it's ideal to exit the power armor facing the Pridwin, because that way you don't have to move your camera, and also because when you enter it again, the next thing you do is talk to Ingram and Dr. Lee up over here. So make sure it's facing this way. So then you just run up to the Pridwin. Now there I have an infection, but I don't do anything about it because that just does damage, and I have stim packs. So you go up here, talk to Maxon. You want to talk to him until he gives you the quest experience and the grenades. So there's the grenades, there's the XP, and then I just leave. There's no need to progress any other dialogue with him at all, because the game will just make you do it anyway next time you meet him. So then you leave, go down the vertibird, run over here. Right here, you want to drop your bioscanner. Well, your bioscan if you have it. Both military grade circuit boards and your high powered magnet. That way you won't like accidentally sell them or scrap them or anything like that. Plus it's a little bit less weight in your inventory. And then what I do here is I build a bed here so that I can save. I think in this case, yeah, it's just an hour in this situation. But there's other situations in which this bed here is even more of a benefit for getting well rested or otherwise passing time. Then you just run basically west. So you run this way. And then you can reduce the rad damage you take by jumping a lot when in the water. Otherwise just go across and then run. So you run past Old North Church, then bit of a lag spike. Alright. Then past Cabot House. Then you basically then you run to this bit and then go like south this way. This basically takes you to Mass Fusion. So you want to run, especially because there's like a random event that can happen. So you want to then run past here because this is like a place you can run where you're a bit less likely to get seen by these guys and you'll be more out of range of them. So you run here, then you run up here, and then run over here. And you want to stay running. You can out. It's not that difficult to outrun those dogs. But it does mean That was fast. It means that when you enter Good Neighbor, you'll be in danger. So there's like two ways of dealing with that. First one is waiting outside of the memory den, or you can sleep in the bed in the memory den. Sleeping in the memory den is a bit faster, but it means that you'll have a bit less time well rested, and there's a lot of time, quite a stretch of time coming up where there's not really any opportunity to sleep at all. Which I guess not so much, but yeah. So you just go over here. Now let me see which one I use. Yeah, Excel. So use an Excel here. So one of the day trippers was used with Cricket, and you want to save the other for Dr. Lee. Because because by then you'll have 7 charisma, +1 for the hats. In this run you don't get the glasses, so you'll just have 8. And then 9, 10, 11 from the day tripper. So for here you want to use your Excel plus a BoS if you happen to have it, but that's not that big of a deal. Mainly just Excel. And then start with Daisy. So I start off with her ammo. Not that much, but it's something. Then her left leg. Oh yeah, and that's all I got from her. You could go into her aid and try to buy food from her, but in this run in particular, that's not needed. So sell those weapons, not the vertebrate grenades, but the Kellogg's gun, Righteous Authority, and the submachine guns. Mainly because they're heavy, but it also helps you buy this stuff. You don't need to sell any ammo. Just go to MISC, sell all the MISC. That's all you need. And then Cleo. Barter. Her, you just want ammo. Yeah, just buy her ammo and sell your jets. That's fine. So I'm actually substantially over capped there, I guess you could say. But there's not really any way around being over capped there, because because you just, because of the necessity of getting the spray and pray so early on, you kind of need to have yeah. You kind of need to have need to have the spray and pray, which means having very high charisma to buy that. And then once you have that, every other barter is just takes place anyway. So that would caution eyes anyway. So this would normally lead to a state in which I wouldn't be able to lose the caution, but then you can get rid of that by sleeping in the bed, and that removes that effect, and you're no longer in caution, and you can use the memory thing as normal. So I go this way. 7 hours. No, yeah, not much of a way around this apart from, I guess, running to Good Neighbor a different way maybe, but yeah. Then you just go in here, and this is the same as any other run. All runs obviously have to do memories, because memories is compulsory. I don't think there's anything else to talk about here, I guess. There's like a time in the middle where you have a bit of free time while dialogue takes place ambiently. Yeah, right there. So, mainly Red X stim packs. Look in the first aid kit. Pick up the coffee cup for ceramic. That's extra aluminium. But it's not particularly necessary. It's fine. And then everything else plays out exactly as normal. There's nothing special with this run at this point. Oh, you did level up. Okay, so when you'll level up here, or well, I guess, yeah, you'll most likely level up here, and with this one you put it into Aqua Girl, because there's certain stretches where you have to swim across water, because that's faster than using power armor. So Aqua Girl just means you don't take rad damage from that, which helps. Aqua Girl is a possibility in the regular run, but you're in water for so little that it's not really needed that much. So you can just absorb the rad damage as normal. Especially because after that, yeah. But in this one, take Aqua Girl, because it means you'll take less rad damage. Oh no, it's also because in the Brotherhood ending, mass fusion happens later than in the Institute ending, so means that there's more time in which you would have more damage, more rad damage. So there's that to think about. And then you just leave. Don't worry about anything else. Just straight up leave. And that's gonna be it for this video. I guess the next one will be about the Glowing Sea, Green Tech, Railroad, and Glowing Sea 2. But they'll be quick because there's most of that is the same as the regular run, so that's fine. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.